get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. I want it one more time. I really need to make it right. Energy, I overdose. Cause I'm ready to reload. I need it one more time. But baby, then again twice. But I don't know if I'm ready to let go. I'm gonna have you one more time. I'm gonna hit it one more night with you. With you. I am committed cause I know it's you I want. Hope I never see you go home. I'll come along. I'm gonna have you one more time. I'm gonna have you one more night. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. Ooh, this time I wanna take it slow. I don't need my phone. I know how to picture in my mind the nights with you. I'm ready to enjoy the ride. I don't wanna die, but I could die in your arms. Cause I don't need to live forever. I don't need to live forever. Cause I don't. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. And every way you get me started off fine, now baby, going deep, I'll be right back here to see you just one more time. One more time. One more time. I wanna get you one more time. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. I want it one more time. I really need to make it right. Energy, I overdose. Cause I'm ready to reload. I need it one more time. But baby, then again twice. But I don't know if I'm ready to.
Alright, boys and girls, let the games begin. So, for this live stream, I will just be playing a bot match because trying to find an actual game will be an absolute pain. So, yeah, time to set up the game and let's get cracking. Gonna play Nuketown. Gonna set up some bots. I hope this works. Actually don't know. Don't know what the max is for Nuketown. It's a bit buggy sometimes. But yeah, let's go create a class. Whoops. Yeah, so for today's story, I'm not quite sure what to tell. Maybe some you know, submissions from the chat, let me know what I should talk about. since you guys wanted to hear. So yeah, just let me know. You know, let's set 200 points. Next 250. Fuck it, get an extra for good luck. Yeah. So, what story do you dummies want to hear? You know, okay, I'll keep my sniper. That's a nice one to have. Let's grab the L car. Gotta get that camo, boys. This is what you don't understand. You gotta get the camo. Gotta get the camo going. This is vital. You know, some of you might think, you know, he's full of cack. Nah. See, that's where you're wrong. See, that's where you're wrong, guys. You gotta get your camos. You know, it's all about which camo you have and don't have. Let's get a casino. Sweet, there's the sniperino then. Okay, gotta get the dingo. It's my favorite LMG. So, you know, dingo's absolutely mint. Favorite gun to use on zombies. Wumbo has seen me use it many a time and rave about it many a time. Yeah, I like my primary gunfighters. I think it's absolutely broken when you get a gun that's fully maxed out. You know, gotta get all these sweet little tings going. Oh, got the maximum limit. Fuck off. I don't want dual wield. Ew. RK5 dual wield. What the fuck? Hell nah. He needs a second lethal anyway. So yeah. You know, let's go grab the layer quick draw actually. Yeah. Cringiest childhood memory. Oh fuck. Okay, well I set up my classes. I will think about it for a minute because there's quite a few in there. You know, it's not just one unique thing. Yeah. Alright. I will think about that. So yeah, we reached 25 subs. Thank you so much, you know, the boys at school. You guys obviously helped quite a bit. Thank you. We gotta get the Argoose. Gotta get that up in here. Thing's beautiful. Damn, no, cringe's childhood memory. Ah, fuck, man. I don't know. There's so many. Like, it's not just one moment that sticks out. It's like, if you want to ask like my cringiest childhood memory, I might as well just tell you my entire childhood, because that was one just big fucking cringe fest. Which, yeah, I mean, the story of how you. Okay, that. Sorry, Wumbo, but this one's a good one. This one is actually very good. I don't want the MR6. This one's a good one, Wumbo. I'll have to think on yours because that one's very kind of specific, but this one is a very retellable story. I will take the names out. Thanks for joining me, Rich. Yeah, I will tell that story as soon as I get in the game. Yeah, what an interesting story, eh, Corey? What a good one, eh? Yeah, damn. Okay, I wanna get one more class. Let's get an SMG up, and actually there's no good SMGs, and no, I lie, there is a good SMG. Okay, comment below what SMG I should use, because I'm not sure. I don't know, the Vesper seems pretty good. Yeah, I'll use the Vesper. Okay, so while I'm setting up my final class, I'll begin on the wonderful story about how I wet my best friend's bed. Matthew Peters. Okay, so everybody go follow Matthew Peterson. I don't know, he'll drop his Instagram handle in the chat. So yeah, go follow him. Great guy. But yeah, so this story of how I wet my best friend's bed. Okay. Um. So once upon a time, in a land far, far away, we were having a little party, I believe. Yeah, I think it was party. I don't know. Yeah, it was party. Yeah, at at my friend's house, Mr. Sebastian Corey, since he asked so specifically, and also go follow at Seb Corey. Um, his Instagram's in the chat. But yeah, so basically what happened was he was having a party. We had some friends around. It was all cool, calm and collected. Nothing crazy was happening. You know, there was a bit of fun, bit of drinking. You know, I was drinking my signature double brandy and cokes. Beautiful. It was a good night. Some people smoked a little doobie. That was fine. No one was complaining. We were all having fun. And then, yeah, you know, we, oh, Exvia, welcome to the family. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. And anyway, we were having fun, and I was with this girl, and, you know, things were getting spicy. You know, we'd been having a bit of fun throughout the day, which Mr. Sebastian Corey conveniently walked in on a few times, but I mean, no big deal, no big deal. That's fine. She didn't see, but I did. It's fine. Um, but yeah, and then, you know, sun was setting. The alcohol was really starting to kick in. You know, we'd have been out having drinks. She wasn't invited because it was a boys' night, so yeah, we were having some drinks. It was all good. The bots are bugged again, so yeah, we were having fun. Came back, you know, the alcohol to blood ratio was through the fucking roof. You know, we were all ready to go. So yeah, you know, things were heating up. We got home, kissed, cuddled, smoked a fat dude, watching Netflix, and then, you know, it was about 2, 3 a.m. So, alright, bedtime, cool. So, you know, Corey goes to bed, and me and this girl, let's call her, okay, let's just call her A. Me and A go to our room, and, things start heating up. And keep in mind, in this house, all the walls are drywall, so, you know, you could hear fucking everything. Like, there was nothing. Like, you could hear everything going on. Good thing and a bad thing. Yes, no, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, things were getting fun. So, you know, we jumped into bed and started playing around. Her name was not Donald. Donald is a terrible name, Corey. Please don't ever say that again. So yeah, we were having some fun. One thing leads to another, you know. My hand went here, her mouth went there, yada yada yada. You know, good old fun, horny teenager shit. And then, you know, we had our fun. Uh, a few comments and noises were heard through the walls, which I was later reminded by Mr. Sebastian Corey the next morning about how much he had heard and how much detail he'd actually received. Okay, the bots are bugged, but whatever. I'll go back to Nuketown. But anyway, you know, it was all fun. And anyway, I was like, cool. Wrapped up the next day. I was a happy chap. Corey wasn't, because he just listened to one of his mates get going with a chick in his bed, pretty much. Not his bed, not with him in the bed. Don't worry. I'm not Get the fuck out of here with that gay shit. But oh, that's why there can only be 3 bots. Okay, I figured it out. Anyway, so I left, she left. It all boiled down. Nothing big, nothing eventful really. And then you know, this was on a Friday, so it was Saturday we left, and Monday rolls around. So we get to school, and you know, Corey walks up to me and he goes, "Hey," and he's like, "Yo, um, you know that chick you were with?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I know it. You know, I was in her." And he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, like, bro, she stained the sheets," and I fucking tear up laughing. I'm like, "No, don't talk shit, you know. You can't be doing this to me." And anyway, he's like, "No." He's like, "I'm serious. She legit like stained the sheets." And I was like, "Fuck." So I was like, what did you tell your parents? You know, because he was like, "Nah." He said, "So what happened was, you know, my stepmom went in to change the sheets because obviously we guests over, and she was like, 'Hey, what the fuck happened? Why did Wilbur Baggins? Did he wet the bed? Did he spill a drink? Did he vomit? Like what happened?'" This motherfucker turns around without missing a beat. Turns around, looks his stepmother dead in the fucking eye, and goes, "Oh no, he pissed the bed." And I wasn't aware of this, and for the next about 2 weeks, I'd go to his house on a regular basis, say hi to his family, no issue, you know, as if nothing ever happened, ever. You know, talk to his dad, no problem. Come on, this fucker's dad is so fucking intimidating. Like, you know, 6'4", 90 kilo, probably more, no, like 120 kilos. Like he's a fucking unit. And anyway, I go around there chatting, you know, we're having a beer, never brought it up, I never apologized. And then Corey reminds me, it's like, "Hey, you know, like, I told him you pissed the bed." And I was like, "No, fuck, man, you can't be serious." And he was like, No, I told him you pissed the bed." And I literally went cold, and I didn't know to laugh or to fucking cry or what to do. But I swear to fucking God, I was so embarrassed. It was horrendous. It was like, I couldn't look his fucking parents in the eye after that, knowing that, like, they thought I pissed the bed and then didn't say anything about it. And it's not something that I'd normally do. Like, you know, you're gonna have the courtesy to say something at least. And yeah, that's what happened in that story. It was pretty fucking pathetic. But yeah, and the important thing was I enjoyed myself while I was there. That's all that matters. Yeah, you know, looking back on it, it was a good night. It was fun. I had fun. She had fun. She enjoyed herself. That's the important thing. So yeah, next story. You know, hit me up with that next story, boys. Get it going in the chat. Oof. Yeah. Get those questions rolling in the chat. We got 5 viewers. I want fucking question from each of you. So let's hear them. Oh. Let's hear these questions. Amy's party. Oh, okay. So there's this girl called Amy, and every year, without fail, she hosts a fucking huge party at her house. Like, I mean massive. House party, fucking drugs, sex, alcohol, everything you can name. Shit's absolutely crazy. It's a blast to go to. It's the party of the year. You know, 300 people pull up. It is fucking ridiculous. I mean, we live in a like relatively small area, you could say. You know, load of small little coastal towns strung up. And anyway, this this party, you know, when it rolls around, makes everybody happy. So, party happened, and I could not fucking wait for this party. No, like, we were all ecstatic it was happening. So, we rock up to this party. I've bought myself 2 bottles of brandy. Couldn't wait to finish those things, you know, couldn't wait to see the bottom of those bottles. And, yeah, so, you know, we were setting up our tents because we camp out in the front garden. You know, it's big, big property. So we were setting up our tents, and I bust open my first bottle of brandy. And the boys I was with were like, "Yo, we like to drink with Will because Will is a mate. We like to drink with Will because he downs it in 8." And 2 seconds in, I downed 1 full double brandy and coke. Like, I was keen for this party. So anyway, one of my mates, one of my good mates, Tom, he looks me dead in the fucking eyes, and he goes, "The shit is going to hit the fan." And he was not wrong, you know, I took him up on that offer, and I made sure that the shit hit the fan, specifically my shit. Yeah, you know, and I proceeded to drink my liver away for the rest of the night and smoke quite a bit of weed, you know, got incredibly cross-faded. It was quite the experience. Anyway, the night drags on, and it was about 8 o'clock. We'd been there since like 5, and anyway, I'd set out a quota that I was going to pull, meaning kiss, make out with 5 chicks, and like we'd had a bet, you know, how many chicks you're gonna pull, yada yada. So I'd said 5, and about 2 hours in, I was a bottle of brandy deep. I was having a good time. We were all having fun. A few fights nearly broke out, whatever. You know, we were all having fun though. So yeah, you know, we you know, it's like 8 o'clock, whatever, party been going on. I'm kind of rambling because I'm trying to think of the details and also concentrate. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So yeah, 2 hours in, I pulled 3 chicks. One of them was absolutely fucking gorgeous. I would link her Instagram, but I don't want all of you fucking perverts to go and look at it. Those of you who were there, you will know a lot of ratchety ass shit happened. People were having sex all over the house. People were doing drugs everywhere. It was fucking crazy. You know, we'd so much fun, and there was one particular moment I was absolutely slaughtered. And you know, I'd had about a bottle and a half of brandy by then, and we went to go get the rest of my brandy. So we go into my tent and we find that the rest of the brandy is gone. Like, it's not that the bottle was even there, it was completely gone. Like, the bottle was gone. So I freak the fuck out. Like, I'm drunk and my alcohol's missing. That's not cool, man. You don't steal another man's booze. So anyway, I throw a complete fucking tantrum, and it wasn't just my booze that was gone. My bottle of brandy had fucking completely vanished, and so had a load of my mates' beers and some vodka and quite a bit of booze. Like, basically our tent was cleaned out. So anyway, we freak out, and I say, right, I'm going to find this brandy. So I spent a good while looking for that brandy, and eventually I went upstairs into one of the rooms with a few guys who were a bit older than I was, and I see in the corner there's my half a bottle of Clipdrift Brandivane. So I fucking tune this man. I tell him straight, what the fuck are you doing with my brandy? You know, I'm drunk, I don't give a shit. You wanna fucking tune me, go for it. You know, anyway, he doesn't say anything, he just kind of looks at me blankly, and then about 10 or so minutes later, he comes to me exclaiming that his vodka has disappeared. So I tell him straight, I was like, dude, karma's a bitch. Anyway, I was very close to getting blackout drunk because I'd promptly finished that half a bottle of brandy I found. And I was roaming about in the kitchen for whatever reason, and I see behind this one vase there's a bottle about quarter full of Russian Bear vodka, which is the vodka that they were drinking. So me being me, I was thought, fuck it, I found your vodka, you tried to steal my brandy, so I'm gonna down this. So I promptly ran to my fucking tent, and me and another one of my friends, we completely fucking downed this bottle of vodka, and I was so fucking trashed, man. I was so shit-faced, like most people would have alcohol poisoning by now, but it's only because I'm such a tank. Yeah, I know, humble brag or whatever, but it's only because I'm such a tank that I hadn't died yet. And anyway, one thing leads to another, and then this is kind of where my memory gets very, very patchy. And yeah, you know, my memory starts to go fuzzy. You know, whatever, shit happens. So I finish that bit of vodka and I go out into kind of like the front garden, courtyard area. Cool. And I see one of my good mates, Liam. Oh wow. I see one of my good mates, Liam. He's talking to this chick. They're sitting on the trampoline, and the next thing we both look over to them, and he's fucking got her on the trampoline, and they are going at it, man. And we all look over to him, and this is one of my most vivid memories of that entire fucking night. We absolutely burst the fuck out laughing. It was so funny, man. And yeah, it was absolutely great. You know, 10 out of 10 would recommend watching that again. It was really damn funny, and we always bring it up. But then yeah, after that, apparently I was just kind of like roaming around. I kept trying to kiss this one chick who I kept mistaking for someone else, and I still get embarrassed when that story is brought up. I still carry a lot of shame from it. But yeah, you know. And then my memory starts to get really bad. You know, really bad. Like, I remember nothing from about 11:30 onwards. And yeah. And then I remember that pretty much. And then, alright, cool. I woke up in my tent, in my pajamas, the next morning, and I thought, sick. That's cool. I obviously took care of myself last night. All was good. Nothing happened. And everyone starts looking at me like I'm a zombie. They're like, what the fuck? Who's this guy? How aren't you in hospital? And that's when I begin to realize, I was like, what the fuck happened last night? So I started asking my buddies, you know, my really close mates, who I would have been with throughout the night, and they began to tell me, they were like, yo, we fucking found you, passed out in a bush, covered in fucking vomit, and you were borderline dead. You should be dead. And I thought, well, fuck me, thank God I have good friends. And they begin to tell me the story of what I don't remember, and this is the scary part, because there's about an hour of time that I just absolutely don't remember. And yeah, apparently I was really fucking drunk, and the chick who hosts the party, I tried to kiss her mom. You know, some wild shit was going down, and apparently at that point during the night, um, like people were just fucking everywhere. Apparently it was just a mosh pit, like it's just a big fucking orgy. Um, but yeah, these motherfuckers who were in the chat found me in the bush, and they dragged me out. Sebastian Corey was so high that he went into complete and utter shutdown, and he wanted to call me an ambulance, but everyone opted against it, and he got me water and then brought it to the rest of the guys, and they literally bathed me, undressed me, put me in clean clothes, put me in my sleeping bag, and dragged me into my tent. And there's still so much more to that story that I just don't remember, and I'm sure the people in the comments could probably tell you more if you're still keen to know. But yeah, main stage. Okay, so for the one or two South Africans that are in the chat, basically every year, when the the people in their last year of high school finish, they're called matrics here, 6 years in Europe. You know, I don't know what they're called in America or whatever, but anyway, when those people finish, they go to a, like an 8-day long party called Rage. And basically it's a massive event. People from all, there's a few of them, there's like Plet Rage, Polito Rage, J-Bay Rage. And anyway, we went, they're strictly over 18s, or if you finish like a year young, you can go, you can get special permission. But they're pretty much strictly for people who finish school that year. And me and this motherfucker Sebastian Corey decide, okay, let's go, because a lot of people go out to the clubs during Rage because they're really busy, they're full of young people. And anyway, we decide, cool, we're going out, and then, you know, it's like 11 o'clock on the last night of Rage, and we decide, cool, let's go to main stage, which is where the actual big Rage party is. So we managed to get a taxi there. I mean, keep in mind, we were highly intoxicated by the time 11 o'clock rolled around. I mean, we shouldn't have gone out, but we did. And you know, yeah, we go out and we're having a fun time, and we decide, cool, let's go to main stage. So Corey says, cool, take out 200 rand. So I know what Corey's like, so I go, fuck that. I take out 400. So he gets kind of mad at me, but anyway, thank fuck I did take out the money, because it would have been really screwed if I hadn't. But anyway, we go get a taxi to main stage. We get to main stage. It's the last night, and we see this little couple leaving. So we straight up ask the couple, we're like, hey, listen, it's the last night of Rage, you guys are going home. Could we have your Rage bangles, please? And they go, sure, no problem. So we think, fucking awesome. We just got 2 free VIP bands. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Couldn't have been any better. So we get into Rage, and the shit starts to get fun. Like, you know, I see all, you know, my buddies who have just finished high school, they're all there. It's all good. And anyway, I was chilling with some of them, and the next thing, I can't find Corey anymore. Corey has fucking vanished. This got me pretty concerned, and not only had Corey vanished, but the other guy I was with had also disappeared while I was talking to someone else. So I was deeply concerned. So I begin to look around, and this kid eventually finds me, and he says, hey, I lost my Rage band, it fell off. So he's like, help me look for it. So I'm like, dude, that thing's as good as gone, leave it. So he goes, okay, fuck it. He's like, I don't know, I'll just carry on partying. And the next thing, I was like, cool. And I didn't see him. He was fucking gone. And I thought, where's this motherfucker gone now? Oh no, what's happened to him now? And anyway, I end up going up to the help desk just to see you know, maybe he's there, maybe he reported his thing gone. It's possible. And there he is, and he's borderline being thrown out because he doesn't have a ban and they don't think he's there legitimately. So I go, okay, cool. I was like, right, this man's completely having a fucking meltdown. He's like, no, they're gonna kick me out. And I was like, no, they aren't. Corey, shut the fuck up and come with me. You're being fucking ridiculous. So anyway, he eventually calms down and gets his shit together. And he still won't move. He's still adamant on them giving him another VIP pass. But I mean, loads of people try and get in fake saying they have this and that, but then they don't actually get it. So anyway, he eventually stops and looks at me, and I go, Corey, shut the fuck up and follow me. And I grab his hand and I yank this man so fucking hard and I drag him into the crowd. And anyway, we continue to have an absolutely balling night. So much fun. And anyway, rage was beginning to wind down. It was early in the morning. So I was like, cool. So we hop in the taxi. We are completely intoxicated. Like, kids, please never get this drunk. You know, learn from my mistakes. That's what this shit's for. And anyway, we leave, hop in the taxi with a few mates, and we're like, where are we going? So we go to the beach. It is about 3 in the morning, and we meet this one guy who says he's got some really good weed to smoke. So we go, awesome, let's go smoke. So we go smoke on the beach. Absolutely fucking sick. But the problem was, it was really late, I was really fucking tired, and I was also really drunk. And then smoking some ridiculously strong weed, like it had some effects, you know. But anyway, we went, smoked the weed, and yeah, I got really fucking high, and eventually got to the point where I had no idea what the fuck was going on, and everyone kind of had that same mutual feeling. So we decided, okay, cool, let's head home. But first I was like, okay, let's stop at the petrol station because I want to go get like a bag of crisps and a drink. So I walk in to the petrol station, which is absolutely fucking crammed. Absolutely crammed. So I'm just like, right, I'll walk in. So I walk in, and the line is, I shit you not, out the fucking door. So I was like, alright, I walk in, I pick up what I want to get. I want to get a Red Bull and a packet of, what's it, like barbecue flavored Lay's, which is the absolute shit. So anyway, I walk over to the drinks counter, pick up my Red Bull, and put it in my pocket. And I'm like, cool, pick up my Lay's. And my one friend Gareth is looking at me through the window. So I open my Lay's, I eat my Lay's, I put the packet back down where I found it, and I put my Red Bull out of my pocket, and I crack it open and drink the whole Red Bull and then walk out of the store. Cool. And then we're like, let's go clubbing. So keep in mind, it's so late at the moment. And anyway, we go to the one club called Zanzibar, which still had a few people, and it was just before closing time. It was really early in the morning. It was like 3 or 4 a.m., maybe 5. And anyway, we head in there, and everyone's like, let's do some cocaine. So anyway, that was a great idea, and thankfully none of us could afford it, because if we did, we would have been really screwed. But yeah, anyway, we ended up not getting it because it was really late and we couldn't pay for it, so we just decided, cool, let's go home. And we went back down to the beach, and then there were no more taxis, so we were like, oh fuck, what are we gonna do? There's no more taxis, we're so fucked. And anyway, we see the local security, Plet Security, come, And we're like, sweet, and they pull up, and they're like, hey, you guys okay? Do you guys need a lift anywhere? And we're like, yeah, we actually really fucking do. Can you take us to these addresses? So we all pile in this Land Rover, like 7 of us, and we all jump in. And this guy, thank you, like, I wish I could meet these guys again, but thank you so much to them for, you know, giving us that lift home. And anyway, I literally have never gone into a house so damn quiet, but I walk into my apartment and literally in dead silence I walk in, find my room, and I just crawl into bed straight away. And then yeah, that was it. That was main stage. It was quite the journey. So yeah, next story, boys. What you guys want to hear? Just let me know in the chat. I'm actually really enjoying this. Fuck. Oh, that was such a nice shot, damn. But yeah, boys, let me know in the chat. We got 24 subs. Someone unsubscribed for me. That's big sad. So yeah, first time getting a concussion. Oh god, I don't know. I've had so many, to be honest, that I couldn't actually tell you the first time. But oh, I can tell you probably the most recent time was probably when I fucking slipped and whacked my head off the curb. Or yeah, you know, I don't know, there's so many times, man. Like, I mean, with racing. Oh, we went well, I don't know, I've had so many, like literally, like from racing and whatnot. There's too many to. It's not just one concussion, but yeah, Corey, I'll get to your question now. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've sent myself down. Probably the most recent one that I got minor concussion for was in school. We found this desktop, like the actual top of a desk, like the wooden piece. And anyway, so I'm looking at this thing, and we have these really steep stairs. So I was thinking, this is a fucking great idea. You know, I've seen Jackass. So I say to the boys, I say, hey, I'm gonna sit on this thing and I'm gonna send it down the stairs. So I hop on this thing and I send it down the stairs, and I land squat and I bump my head on the very way down. And yeah, that was probably the most recent time. So yeah, okay, when we went golf karting in Pazula, so that was an eventful night to a degree. I mean, yeah, so me and Corey were in a golf cart in this fucking Larney ass golfing estate, and we hop in his mom's golf cart that she drives around. And oh wow, that was a double kill. That was actually really fucking smooth. So yeah, and we jump in this golf cart, and there's a cul-de-sac, and the cul-de-sac's on a hill. So anyway, we fucking drive down full speed. I'm driving, and I spin it round, and Corey's on the outside. Corey's on the inside of the turn, and anyway, I blast around this corner, and this thing fucking goes 2 wheels, man. And I was 100% sure that this thing was gonna fucking roll. And this man, if it wasn't for the fact that this man weighs fucking 90 kilos, that and threw all his weight the other way, we would have been absolutely fucked. Like, we would have rolled that thing. And anyway, I think we bent the chassis when it came back down, because after that it would never drive in a straight line. So yeah, and then like we took the golf cart out onto the actual golf course, and man, we just fucking rallied that thing everywhere, like everywhere. We fucking jumped it, drove into the fucking what are they? The fucking bombs or whatever. The bunkers. Drove into all the bunkers. It's pretty lit. You know, there's nothing more fun than sending a golf cart. Oh yeah, and the amount of fucking like whiplash we got from that shit was unreal. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Fuck, just another ridiculous moment with Sebastian Corey. My first time getting high was I was sitting at a train station, and it's derelict now. And anyway, this was when I was what, fucking, dude, I don't know, like 13 or some shit. And anyway, I smoked it out of a joint. It was really shit weed. I don't really remember it. And I just remember like sitting there, leaning up against the wall, and like staring at my watch. But rather than like watching the clock hands go by, I like watched the reflection of the sun move in the glass of the watch. It was really weird, man. Yeah, but I don't really smoke a lot of weed anymore. I used to smoke quite a bit. Which Corey's God Party. Man, Corey, you can't just say Corey's God Parties. There's so many. So much shit has happened at your house. Like, there's not just one moment. There isn't just a defining party. Like, each party is something eventful. So yeah, more questions, boys. Let's keep them coming. Keep the questions coming, boys. Let's keep them coming. Oof. That was a bit of a rump. Yes, I really did just do that to myself, I'm sorry. Keep the questions coming, boys. Wumbo, you got any more? You got any more epico questiones? You know? Blues. Which time? I think I know the time you're talking about. The one with Tristan and New Year's Eve. Okay, first fist fight, Jesus, that was in like grade 3 or grade 4. And anyway, I fought this big fucking meathead called Donal. And Corey, you can't just say one like thing, you have to be more specific. But anyway, first fist fight. Yeah, I was in like grade 3 or 4, and I fought this big fucking meathead called Donal, and he'd been chatting shit, and I wasn't tolerating it. Like, he was 3 fucking times my size. He was like 6 foot. He's a fucking unit now. He's fucking like 6'8" or some shit now. He's absolutely monstrous. But anyway, this guy was really fucking big. He was like 3 times my size. He could have fucking eaten me. And anyway, he legit was just chatting shit about me the whole time. So I fucking tuned him straight up, and I went to go fight him in the little playground after school. And yeah, I fucking told him I was gonna kill him, and he didn't like that too much, because I threatened to fucking cut his face off with a saw. And anyway, he proceeded to fucking beat the shit out of me and throw me around. And then I went home and told my dad, and my dad went and tuned him in his fucking back and threatened to fucking beat the shit out of him and his whole family too, and he never touched me after that. And then I moved to South Africa, so I haven't seen him since. But if I did see him again, I would definitely fucking kill him. But jobber, you know. Fuck, okay, what's the next question? New Year's Eve. Okay, New Year's Eve is such a long story, Corey. First time crying in a video game. First time crying in a video game. Let me think. Oh, Halo Reach at the very end. when you're playing as Noble 6 and he dies. That was like when Emil fucking dies and Noble 6, that shit is gut wrenching. When you lose Reach, when Reach falls, oh my god, that is so fucking sad. Don't even add me. Like, that was hella sad. Okay, so Get Lucky. Have any of you guys played Halo Reach? I know some of you have, some of you haven't. But Wumbo, have you? You a Halo fan? Because I think that was gut wrenching. And what was your first time crying in a video game? And what about the rest of you boys? So yeah. Next question. Okay, Get Lucky when you got pushed. Okay, so we were at a party called Get Lucky. They host a few parties during the summer of every year. And this was what? Last year? No, it was 2 years ago. And this fucking idiot is drunk and he's bouncing around through the crowd. And he fumbles over this little like lip on the footpath. And anyway, he fucking bumps into this girl who's in crutches, and her boyfriend was standing right next to her, and she like falls flat in her face. Like, he fucking sent her flying on her face. And anyway, she gets up, she's screaming, this big fucking scene, and you just see this big motherfucker walk straight over and start punching this kid in his face. Like, he just straight up walks up to him and fucking boxes him square in the face. It was fucking hilarious to watch. Like, if I could pay to watch that again, I would, 100%. Out of these three people, who would you fight? Corey, me, or Liam? 100% Liam. A, similar size. B, I'd beat the shit out of him. So yeah, quite easy. Corey, I've fought with Corey loads of times. I'll dance around him, but as soon as he fucking jumps on me, I'm dead, man. You know, and you, Matt, you are a fucking black belt. I'm not gonna fuck with you. No, if there's one person in the school I don't fuck with, it's gonna be you. You fucking know that. Yeah. Okay. Give me some more questions, boys. Questions keep coming until the match is over, and then I might go play zombies. Let me know if you want me to stream that too. Okay, wait. My first time crying in a video game was when I got cussed out by a 30-year-old man in Modern Warfare 3 lobby because I couldn't capture beef like a dope. Ooh, that's sad, bro. Oh, dude, the original CODs, like, their lobbies were absolute, like, kids these days have no fucking idea. Like, they play Fortnite and someone calls their mom a hoe and they're like, ah, call the police. It's like, dude, try playing like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and any of the Modern Warfares. Like, that shit was real. Particularly like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops. That shit was rough, and I just got fucking nuked by something. Jesus. Yeah, game chat like that isn't like that nowadays because it's all fucking moderated, unfortunately. It's a bit shitty, but I mean, 'tis the times. So, yeah, we're... Oh, just got the L-car pistol. Fuck yeah. Oh. Yeah, hit me up with some more questions, boys. I'm keen to answer them. You know, what's that? The opera's not over until the fat lady sings, and in this case it's a skinny 17-year-old playing Call of Duty. So yeah, boys. Eskete skratta. Eskete the skratta efalaradadar. Come on, boys, give me the questions. I'm gonna go study for maths now, haha. What, do we have a maths test? Corey, don't leave me. Matt, do we have a maths test? I need to know. We're not running S tests, I know that. Oh wait. Oh, big. Corey, what you gonna study for maths, huh? Fuck. So Matt, tell me if you're still in the chat, what the fuck is Corey on about? Cause that's got me all kinds of concerned. Like, big concerned. Boom, boom. So yeah, any more story suggestions? I mean, like, any crazy shit you guys did at school? Wumbo? Anything particularly crazy you ever did at school? Were you like part of the popular kids, or like did you have any clique that you hung around with? Yeah, that's fat F actually. Everybody drop an F in the chat actually. Please and thanks, because I'm gonna need it. Yeah. So Wumbo, I have a question for you. Are you part of any big cliques, or like what was your little clique at school? Were you like one of the popular guys, or in the middle? There's the end of the game. You know, were you one of the popular guys, or what was the dealio?
You've seen my work. It speaks for itself.
And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game. Pretty ass fucking Katie, if you ask me. Pretty shite. So, what do you bullies want to see? You guys want to see any good shit? Chew. What's popping, boys? You gotta let me know. We got a whopping 3 viewers. Very proud. So, if you guys are keen to see more content like this, say so in the chat. Maybe I'll keep playing, maybe I won't. Let me know if you guys are keen to see. If you guys still want to watch, if you guys are still interested, I'll keep playing. And you guys can see. If not, let me know. Might end the stream and start another one. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Who wants to see? Yeah, Blake, I did just take a fat drag. The chat is not updating, so I'm reading this through Streamlabs. Yeah, I did just take a fat drag. Wumbo, when I was in kindergarten, I was the fucking shit. I was friends with all the cool kids, but in 3rd grade, our town had new zoning laws and I had to go to a different school. Oof, that's rough, bro. That's rough. Yeah, okay, I don't know why the chat's not working anymore. I'm a bit confused. Bit annoying, but yeah, Blake, good to see you in the chat. You know, happy to see that. Yeah, man, Wumbo, that's shit, bro. I've changed schools a few times. Many times actually. You know, moving around. But yeah. So um when I met him back in 5th grade, he was a fucking bully to me and I wanted to kill myself, but instead I beat his scrawny ass. Nice. That's what you gotta do, bruh. Don't let that negativity get to you. You know, be the better person and fucking put his face in the ground, you know? Give what you get. Give what you fucking get, bruh. So yeah, it's 9:21. I think I might play a quick zombies game. I think I might end this stream for the moment. And yeah, then start a new one. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if you guys are keen. I want to see more. Okay, now your messages are coming through. That's a bit weird. Could just be my internet was laggy there. Blake, sorry I never saw your message. Okay, we're down to one viewer. It's just you. Yeah, I will start another one. I'm gonna end this one for the moment. So, cheers, boys. Thank you for watching. And remember, leave a like, subscribe, all the usual diddle daddle, share with your friends, turn on post notifications. Boom, Wombo, you especially. Please share. My goal for the end of the month is 50 subs. I think I can do it. It's the beginning of the month. Can I get to 50 subs? Hell yes. Can we get Codename Wolfie to 100 subs? Hell yes. Let's do both. I'm gonna end the stream. For now, I will start another one shortly though. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.